Hey, I'm Matt,
I'm Josh.
and this is Rimworld. Welcome back to our colony of weirdos. Let's take a look. So far, we have crash landed, and there are stoves everywhere, hooked up to nothing.
Look at those coats.
And just coats. Coats all over the goddamn place. We got coats for days.
At least they're not going to go cold.
Yeah, so bonus there. We have...
Or hungry if they get power.
Yeah, because there's cat meat all over the place. Ugh.
Is it charred from the re-entry?
No, somehow completely raw. So let's unforbid all of these coats.
Unforbid it.
Uh,
Now, tell them to go get them now.
Well, step one is we are going to want...
Because that's driving me crazy.
Yeah, it's a little crazy. Step one is we're going to want a stockpile.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say...
We're over there.
9x9 ought to be good. I think 9x9 is the maximum a building can be without breaking down, or at least it was at one point.
Oh, you're going to make a building?
Well, first I'm just going to make a stockpile, and I'm going to build a building around it. Yeah, you don't want your stuff to sit out in the elements because it will start to deteriorate.
I remember when I first played this, I just used the rocks over here to make my homes and stuff in.
Yeah, that's not a bad strategy. They actually added a disincentive to do that now because
People won't be happy.
well, it's not. People will be unhappy because they'll be surrounded by rock wall. But also, if you dig into the rocks now, you can get bug infestations, and not like little bugs, like horrible giant space bugs.
Horde bugs.
Yeah, you will get Zerg rushed, and it will be the worst. Get all that beer now.
See, if I was one of these people, I wouldn't mind having a kick-ass, like, cave house. Like,
Yeah.
it would be cool in the summertime and freezing in the winter.
Absolutely freezing.
We got all those fox coats, man. Just line your entire, like, room with them.
Alright, we're gonna deconstruct those walls because those are just absolutely worthless. Like, who built this
Who had
bullshit?
this shanty-ass, like, one line house.
Oh no. Old Pappy already had a mental break.
No, I knew old Pappy was gonna defect.
No, he is a defector.
Oh.
That's why he was on the ship, is he's running from something.
Oh. Well,
He's broken down, he's wandering around confused.
I
Someone
knew-
help old Pappy.
I knew old Pappy was gonna cause some problems, but in the end, I do believe old Pappy will save the day, as he always does.
Old Pappy's gonna come together with everybody now.
I like how he's just standing there. He's like, nah, I'm having a breakdown. Just leave me be.
Alright, as far as animals, we've got a cat, who's probably gonna do nothing for us, named Yuri. Damsel, and Catalina, 2 Yorkshire Terriers. We're gonna have somebody train them.
I thought you were gonna be like, oh, we're gonna have somebody go ahead and cook those up and.
Yeah, it's gonna be real tasty. We've got Ishta, a Labrador Retriever. Now, if we train up,
Why does that one have more?
because it can do more stuff. Eventually, you can
What?
train it to haul things.
Oh, because it's a bigger dog?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, look at the turtle down there. I want him. Look right there.
Those look tasty. I mean,
You will not harm him. You can harm that one.
this one's dead to me. We're not going to start hunting yet. We actually can't because we need to build a bow. These guys are still... Oh god, somebody's eating raw meat.
A bow for a turtle.
Okay, well we need to make a plan.
Why is that guy eating raw meat like a moron?
Because there's nothing... Nothing is cooked.
Well, you got... It's like being in the sea and being thirsty. Or the ocean. There's like water everywhere.
Not a
but
drop of drink.
There's meat everywhere and there's ovens everywhere.
But
there's no electricity.
None of it's powered. All right, we also don't have any metal. So we're gonna have to mine some of that out. Yeah, before we let them keep going. Oh, a limestone table. That'll be helpful. There's a little bit of metal.
Can we break down those coats?
The coats, I don't think we can.
Look, there's some beer. Tell them to just drink beer.
Yeah, don't eat, just drink beer. God, there's so many damn coats. Yeah, getting started in this is always kind of slow. Couple things so that we don't. Wait, these metal walls? Oh, limestone.
Yeah, I did say we had limestone walls.
Yeah, so go ahead and deconstruct that too. See what people are. Anything people have a passion for, I like to have turned on. Eventually.
How do you know that passion?
See, it's got a little like.
Oh, okay, I see it now.
Now,
see that.
later on, here at the beginning, we're not going to do this, but later on, you can hit this button here, and you can customize what order they go through all these.
Like the priority.
Yeah,
order.
but for now, we're just gonna everything we have that they have turned on, we're just gonna let them do.
Okay.
Okay, so but we need somebody to start mining out this metal and this metal. And this stuff, which is compacted components. I'm not sure how that works. I'm not going to question it. We also need somebody, since this is going to be our living area, we're just going to chop down all the trees in here to make some space for ourselves and also to get us some goddamn wood.
Old Pappy's not going to like you chopping them all the trees down like that now.
Is old Pappy the Lorax over here? Okay, these stoves, okay, up here, it's absolutely worthless. So just deconstruct all three of the, most of these are worthless, but we can't spend all day deconstructing stoves. Shit, I still didn't get the power. Josh, it's spinning out of control already.
Well, get the power up.
Okay, so let's go solar panels.
You're like, it's right here, I guess?
Yeah.
I mean, you can like move it later, right?
No.
Okay, well then...
Those you have to like deconstruct.
You ruined it.
Now, wind energy is cool because...
Oh, they didn't have that when I played.
You have to... These areas right here, the ones in white, for those who can't see my finger
cover
pointing.
it up.
Yeah, if a tree grows in there, it'll affect its performance. But as long as you keep those areas clear, then you can get power all day.
Does it tell you, is there like in The Sims where it tells you, like, for instance, this area right here has better wind than another area, or is it just wherever you put it, as long as you keep it uncovered, it'll...
Yeah, as long as you keep it uncovered.
Okay.
Now, a nice little hack for these, well, it's not really a hack, I mean, it's part of the game. Trees, if they grow up in the area, like block the wind. Graves, however, are not tall enough, so you can just plant a whole bunch of graves that you will eventually fill up with raiders, and so no trees will grow up in that area.
Unless old Pappy eats them.
Yeah, unless old Pappy eats the raiders.
He's a cannibal, wasn't he?
I believe so.
Yeah.
He's still just wandering around aimlessly. Old Pappy's gonna be a fucking problem.
I love him. It says his mental state is confused and wandering. That sounds about right.
Yep, he's the cannibal. Old Pappy's gonna eat the raiders now.
Old Pappy's gonna eat those people if you don't get the power on soon.
Alright. We're also going to need a power conduit once this thing is built. Up to here for the stove. We've got 22 sandstone blocks, so let's see how much. We're gonna have to make a weird patchwork building to start out with. So structure, sandstone blocks, And wow, we got very little done during our first going. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this absolute mess is Rimworld. I've been Matt.
I'm Josh.
And we will see you next time.